So we just walked into a rental property and there's a problem. Here, let me turn my camera around so I can actually take you. So as you can see, it's actually not a bad property. It's a new property that my property management company is just starting management of, and this is my first time in the property inspecting it, seeing what needs to be done to get it ready for a tenant. And you can probably already see a problem. We actually have, I don't know if you can see the poor cat that's in there. So this is the yard, obviously. And if you can see here at the bottom of the door, apparently someone, and there's even somebody outside looking to come in. Hey, so somebody that used to live here, I assume an old tenant, and again, we're just beginning to manage this property now, obviously was taking care of the neighborhood cats. And the problem is when we get this place tenant ready, and here's another cat home, so you can see the problem we actually have. So the person that was here, obviously took a lot of energy and a lot of care. I actually don't want to block this poor guy. They probably actually is looking for food, probably used to coming here and getting food from whoever lived here. So whoever lived here obviously supported this cat community, which is great, but the problem is now that they left, this cat community is going to be without food. And since we need to get a tenant in here who's probably not going to be interested in having a cat community as part of their live space, we're going to have to get rid of these houses, which creates a huge problem because now we're actually taking these poor cats, and there's obviously at least two of them. I'm sure there's actually more. You can only see two. But we now have a huge, scare that poor cat away. So now what do we do about this poor cat community? And I like to have these podcasts and I like to have an answer for you. Before I start speaking, I actually don't have an answer and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. So, I'm kind of an animal guy. I own a cat. I like cats. There's this guy back up for the food that's not coming, which is just unfortunate. And it's just a good reason not to start feeding these guys because they start having more kittens and then there's more of a community. Wow, this cat is just too, now he took off again. Not sure how I'm going to handle this. Just wanted to share my burden with you guys. And then, what I decide to do, I'll post it in the comments on this podcast. So I'm going to have to think about this for a day or so, reach out to the owner and see if he has any insights on what's going on. As usual, happy rental property investing, and wish me and also wish these poor cats good luck.